I know that robbing dead bodies is frowned upon in upper circles, but I cannot do anything for him anymore. He, however, could perhaps still be helpful.
Ooh, what's this?
In an abstract sort of way, the amulet represents a head. There is a large diamond on top. It looks to be very old, and if the diamond is real, it is worth a fortune.
Yay, I got a fortune.
A couple torn out pages. They're entitled Research Journal of Nicole Charleroi. I don't think that this information will help me right now, but I might at least understand better how everything ties together.
Oh my gosh. Hey, it's lore dump. With Massimo's support, I now have the means to intensify my research, and I've already had an initial success. Speaking of Massimo, finally someone who believes in me and my work. He isn't like those idiots in Paris. He has the same visions that I do. I found some documents that are over 50 years old in which the scientist explains his theory. Take the waves of our radio transmitter. They are on the streets, in our homes. They're everywhere, but we don't see or feel them. Once we turn on a radio to the right frequency, we suddenly hear that there are news reports or wet music. It is possible to send thoughts in the human brain the same way. We just have to find the right frequency. My initial euphoria has become somewhat subdued. We are still focusing on the basic research while I wanted to. So they're trying to mind control people. Still no prospects of concrete results, but the lucky Massimo remains calm and continues to support the project. The last few weeks of experience, we've shown that the energy emitter is working accurately. I am aware that we have a long way to research our goal, but at least we completed one important step. Simo visited the facility, he is visibly impressed by our results. We finished the first successful series of tests today. The lab animals are only showing more reflex-like motor disturbances, but it's a start. We haven't made any progress. We are simply unable to make the next decisive step forward. We haven't been able to achieve a controlled influencing of the lab animals, and I have no idea why. It's the radiation fields. It must be the fields. They probably aren't constant enough to achieve targeted influencing of the subject's brainwaves, and maybe something else. They're trying to make a mind control ray, it looks like. Was that the end? Massimo pulled me away from my research and sent me to Europe. He assured me that I will return as soon as possible with some new technology. I'm afraid he's getting cold feet. I've almost given up hope, but yesterday we finally started working again. Massimo is able to buy information about the research in the Tunguska region from a former KGB agent, and my assessment of the information convinced him the Russians are apparently working with fragments of this unidentifiable thing that exploded there in 1908. The amazing thing is that they were able to observe more profound and consistent behavioral changes in their lab animals than I could mine. Reports from Russia are actually true. Our problem could soon be solved. It must be possible to generate extremely constant and uninterrupted radiation fields with these fragments. If that is actually the case, then this could be the solution to our problem. Disappointing news. The Russian informant confirmed that the Russians only have one of the artifacts. The other two fragments are apparently stolen by a sect in 1970s, but I suspect the CIA is behind it instead. The modification of the Institute is now finished. With the new opportunities, I am optimistic that we can achieve suggestive influencing in the human brain. If only we had these extraterrestrial artifacts. I'm stumbled upon an interesting case in the connection to the information that the Russian informant sold us. A young Cuban scientist, Manuel Perez, was supposedly part of an expedition to Tunguska region in 1977. He was apparently inhibited extreme mental and behavioral disturbances ever since. Since experiments were performed with these artifacts in this region back then, there could be a connection. Massimo is a genius. He found a scientist in Berlin who was researching these strange artifacts for many years. The old scientist has disappeared without a trace. Someone appears to have kidnapped him right in front of our noses. Someone whose goal is identical to ours, perhaps? But Massimo has a new plan. He wants to use a scientist's daughter to achieve our goal. Hey, that's me! Sounds like a little foolhardy, but it could work. That's me! I'm the scientist's daughter, I think. Hey, let's use this on the penguin. Nope. Use this on the penguin. Nope. Alright, we got a lighter now. That's cool. I don't know what to do with it. But hey, we got a lighter now. We need to like use this on a thing or something. I just don't know. Hmm. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Uh,
I could use the diamond to cut the glass, but then it would fall down and destroy the egg.
no, it wouldn't. Because I thought this thing was more appropriate. That's why. Brave Star. The game says it would, so therefore it would. Maybe use the plunger. Then I can. Oh yeah. Then I cut around the glass. All right, I got this.
It always looks so simple in detective stories. Plunger on the glass, cut it with a diamond, and it really is simple.
That's a yoink.
I have no idea what animal this comes from. It's too large to be a chicken egg, but who knows what they are doing here in the station. I think they are capable of anything.
That would be a yoink. I would call that a yoink.
I think that's a water pump. It's not running, though.
I think we need something for that. Like a fuse or something. I don't know. Why? I don't know why an egg would help. It's gonna eat all of our items. Well, that's no good. Maybe we can exchange it for like the... How do I get out of here again? Oh, it's here. Maybe I can trick the penguin into maybe I can just use it on the penguin and trick the penguin. Okay, I think that's probably what I need to do. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I know what I think I need to give the penguin, I think I need to go fishing. Can I just use this on the hole? No. I'm gonna have to get a little more creative than that, apparently. No. Okay. Well,
The bedding has soaked up fish oil. It is beastly heavy and stinks like one, too.
it's beastly heavy. I can drop it on somebody's head. Oh! I was like, maybe I can drop it on somebody's head. I guess I'm gonna drop it on this.
So I leave behind yet another trail of devastation.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Aha! Ooh, salt.
That would be enough for a lot of breakfast eggs.
Put it in the bucket. All right, that we can put that on the ice and that'll melt it. That's very. Oops, this isn't where we want to go. We actually had the exit right there. I feel like we're not bundled up enough for where we are. I don't know where we are, you know.
Well, it will probably take some time until the salt has eaten its way through the ice.
All right, was that long enough? Oh man, we gotta wait time. Is this time based? Boo. Or maybe we have to wait until something else happens. I don't know.
I have no idea what animal this comes from.
No.
It appears as if there had been a hole in the ice. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get the hole open again with only...
We just have to wait. It's Antarctica. Well then, I don't think this jacket is good enough. We should have a hat and earmuffs and a scarf and a hood, a thing that covers our whole head. You know, salt. Maybe we need more salt. Oh no, my bucket's gone. Oh no, it's not. More salt. We need more salt. Let's put more salt on it. Oh wait, it did it.
The salt ate a huge hole into the ice.
Let's fish. Let's do some fishing.
Nothing is happening. I probably should try it with some bait.
What kind of bait do I have? The egg? No. Well, let's...
The lighter could serve as a blinker substitute and lead all in one. It's definitely worth a try.
What? What?
Maybe an extremely far-sighted fish will be fooled by this bait.
What kind of lighter is this?
It's raining tacos.
Thanks for the taco party, Bravestar. I don't think lighters work underwater.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
I don't think lighters work underwater. I guess I've never tried, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Okay, fish to penguin.
Maybe I can distract it with some fish.
Why am I stealing its egg? And why?
At least now the poor little guy has a real chance of seeing something come out of that egg.
Oh, it wasn't a real
An
egg?
egg-shaped thing made of metal.
Oh, it's not a real egg. Somehow the penguin got a fake egg. Why? Oh, were they talking about the creature coming in and stealing it? Okay. That's what they're talking about, and that probably goes here.
It fits. and the machine is also starting to work again. The pump is running. It's gradually getting warm again.
What does that mean? I can run water now? Why would I want to?
The plug is missing. The water's going to drain right out again.
Okay. Cool. We did that thing. Yay. Let's try this on the drill. What do you think? Oh, it looks like it's gonna work. What do you know?
So, pulled the cork in style.
Wait, we got a cork out of that? This game makes no sense.
It even reasonably fits into the drain. That should stop the water from draining.
Why are we doing this?
Yay! The tub is full. Woohoo! Now all I need is a relaxing bath oil.
We're not taking a bath. We're not taking a bath.
I can't reach it.
Oh, we're gonna freeze the water and then we're gonna stand up there to mess with the camera. Okay, I see what we're gonna do now. We need to take that thing back, and then it'll freeze the water again, I guess. Kind of doesn't make sense that that'll happen, but
Too bad, actually. It was just about to get nice and warm.
so now we're gonna freeze everything again. Do we have to wait on this one too, or okay? Yeah, all right. So now I should be able to get to mess with
I
the
hope
camera.
that the ice will hold me.
Got it.
The camera has been screwed on tight, but at least I could remove the strap.
What are you talking about?
A
Remove the
video
strap.
camera in the bathroom? I wouldn't want to take a shower in here.
I guess that is technically the bathroom, isn't it? All right, let's go look at this tape. Let's go see the tape.
Oh, there is something else on the tape. A remainder of another recording. Looks like the room right next door. This Nicole Charleroi is having a discussion with a really elegantly dressed guy. Unfortunately, his back is to the camera, but I could swear that it's... What's going on down there?
Hey, it's that guy.
I heard we are ready.
Yes, apart from a few small details, everything is ready. Thanks to the artifact, we were able to quickly bring the radiation fields to the desired level.
So I was right.
About the artifact?
About you, Professor Charleroi. Your team has truly done magnificent work. And Sergei, Oleg, you also deserve a lot of praise.
Thank you. It was an honor for us.
But enough self-congratulations. We still have a lot to do. Mankind is waiting for us to relieve them from a few decisions.
Massimo Gartuzzo? If he's involved in this, it must be a really big thing. And if he goes to the ends of the world just for this, then I'd rather not dwell on how big this thing is. Realistically, there are only two possibilities. Either I make sure there is a super big noise, or I die clandestinely, quietly, and unnoticed. And since I definitely do not feel like dying, I should think of something that makes a huge kaboom. Only I probably won't be able to do much by myself. I need help, and I need it fast.
I don't have my phone, so
There are 3,000 switch.
that's not gonna help. Alright, well, that,
A huge plasma screen.
ooh. Well, I kind of already made a huge boom, didn't I? Like...
What do they need all those video recorders for? A couple torn out pages. I don't think.
Okay. What is the code to this? Oh, it's right there. Oh, look at that. We got punched. 2513. Okay. I kind of wish they would have told us that we had learned that. Man. It just says it right. It just says right there. Like, it wasn't obvious that we learned that. I mean, I guess that's,
A huge plasma screen.
I guess that's the code, but they could have said, hey, there's the code. What was it, 2513? Oh, wait, maybe it'll say here. I'm gonna quit. I want to see what it says. Examine the last entries in your diary one time more closely. Okay, it does give you that hint. All right, well,
2, 5, 1, 3. Done it. I wonder what is waiting for me in that room over there.
Man, they're gonna be pissed. What do you mean? I saw it, so I feel like it should have told me that I saw it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the hint is. They shouldn't have had to give me a hint. I should know what she knows.
I think I'll take a couple with me, and probably the matches too.
All right, we got some a beacon. It says beacon.
All of the equipment looks to be completely out of date. They obviously only invested in stuff that was absolutely necessary.
Equipment. More equipment. A radar.
There's something in the close vicinity of the research station, most likely an airplane. Maybe they can come and get me out of here. I just have to get their attention somehow.
Well, I have beacons. All right, well. I think I'm gonna go outside and use these beacons. Where should I put him? Oh, this isn't the right way. That's not how I get out. This is how I get out. I can't believe they left me alone for this long. Where should I put him? Oh, barrel. Oh,
The matches
harpoon.
burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got wet at some point in time. It's a little heavy. Not even female Russian shot putters can carry that. The matches burn well, but
Oh, there we go. There we go. Barrel.
hopefully the fuses will work again if I pour the whale oil over them.
Okay. Oh, I put whale oil on them, so now I can use it here. Okay. I get it. What?
Max! So Oleg was right.
It's not what you think.
Typical statement from a man.
They aren't our enemies. They want to help us.
I've had my fill lately of people who allegedly want to help me.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry about Oleg.
How did you know?
Later. These men have brought me here to...
So you are in cahoots with them. They're the same guys who were seen in the museum by the janitor and the little girl when my father was kidnapped, right?
Yes, and the sect did actually kidnap your father. But for his own protection. Don't worry. He's fine.
For his protection? From people like you? You played me for a sucker and were working with these guys the entire time.
No, when I got back from Ireland, the sect also kidnapped me. Then they explained how everything fits together. I'd never seen these guys before that. You have to believe me.
Do I?
During his investigation into the Tunguska catastrophe, your father stumbled onto something that has to be kept secret at all costs. The sect has done everything it can to make sure this secret doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
And what is that?
The people believe that they're the offspring of aliens from outer space.
Aliens!
And the Tunguska catastrophe was caused by a nuclear-powered interstellar spaceship that crashed while trying to rescue its last living survivors from Earth.
Bullshit!
Psst.
Don't tell me you believe that.
I don't know what I should believe anymore. Do you remember your encounter with the sect?
In Tunguska? Yes. It was pretty weird.
The fact is that in the summer of 1908, an unidentified object was annihilated in a detonation as powerful as a modern hydrogen bomb, but they found no crater and no remains. Then these strange fragments appeared years later. Your father examined them and discovered that they were made from materials that didn't come from Earth, but were processed.
The Kalenkov report?
Exactly. Then the military got a hold of the material, and your father was prohibited from doing any more research. When he and Manuel Perez took off again for the Tunguska region, Perez accidentally became a victim of an experiment that the military was conducting with the extraterrestrial object there. Your father realizes how dangerous the material is, but he continues to do research despite, or maybe because of it, until he comes across evidence of the Zopa, whose abandoned caves he discovers in China. There he discovers artifacts that consist of the same extraterrestrial material as the fragments from the Tunguska region. A strange connection, don't you think?
And one of the artifacts is here now, delivered personally by Nina Kalenkov.
The station belongs to a man named Massimo Gattuso. Have you ever heard his name before?
Billionaire, divorced 3 times, devastatingly handsome. You can ask him for an autograph in a second.
What?
He's here. I saw him below in the station.
Hopefully we aren't too late. He bought shares in all the telecommunication companies through middlemen and will soon control the entire mobile network.
So what? Are you afraid that the prices per minute will go up?
Be serious for a second, Nina. Don't you have any idea what they're planning here? Think about Perez's accident, the psychiatric clinic in Cuba, the
Nina's
French
a
female
dingus.
scientist, and the Russians' animal experiments.
Dingus counter goes
Give me a
up.
hint.
They are working on a technology that will manipulate thoughts.
Oh, come on. First you come to me with these aliens, and now
She has
this?
everything
It
she
sounds
needs to figure
inconceivable,
that
I
out.
know. But research into this technology is nothing new. As far as I know, no one has been successful yet. But with this extraterrestrial material, do you think that Massimo Gattuso will go to so much trouble if the artifact was merely of value archaeologically? The sect believes that he is about to implement this technology, and you can imagine what will happen then.
So, do you trust these people?
More than I trust this Gattuso.
And what are you planning to do?
The sect will take care of detonating the transmitter, and we have to find a way to disrupt the experiment itself. Are you familiar with the layout in there? Is there maybe a control room or something like that?
Sure. Follow me and try to be inconspicuous.
Yes, sir. Oh, before I forget, I found your cell phone in the caves in China. I thought you'd probably need it, in case you want to call me after all this is finished.
I know your number by heart.
So, the elevator should be working again. But maybe we should wait until the sect members have detonated the antenna.
And if not, we still have the element of surprise on our side.
So you really want to go down there?
Yes. Now let's go.
Damn, what just happened? The elevator appears to still be working, as do some of the doors, but I can't open the other ones. Nina, can you hear me? Just great. I have to get the doors open as soon as possible or we'll have a real problem. We've had more than enough of those already. Hopefully Nina will wait for me and won't do anything stupid. But if I know her, she probably will.
Max doesn't seem to hear me through the door. Now what? Hopefully he'll get the door open again. But I can't really wait for him to do it. We have no time to lose. Maybe that elevator still works. Then I can look around a little downstairs.
Nah. Let's save. I don't think we can die in this game, but you know, we might as well try. Oh look, we're downstairs. It's a radiator.
A radiator.
Is it radiating?
The radiator feels cold.
The radiator is not radiating. It's an icicle.
I can't break it loose. It's much too massive for that.
Okay, let's use a thing to do it. Plunger. Oh. What else have we got? We got a sign. Aha! You can use it like a hammer. Bam! I wish they would have showed an animation for that, but they didn't. Oh well.
I hear voices behind that door. As long as I don't have an army behind me, I really shouldn't go in there.
What about this door? Oh, there's a valve there. Ooh. A valve. What's this? Chain. Okay, I clicked it. Oh wait, I can use the chain on something. Okay, got it.
I'd better not touch it. The labels on it promise a lot of trouble if I do. And I have more than enough of that already.
What? What is it? I was trying to get this wrench.
Hopefully the lid won't open. There are 2 labels on it. Danger, explosive, and do not bring in contact with water. For such dangerous stuff, that vat sure doesn't make a stable impression.
Oh, that's a light. I thought that was something. All right, what else we got in here? We got a.
The sign warns that contact with water could trigger chemical reactions. The paint is so brittle that it crumbles just looking at it.
And here's a crack.
In some places where the walls have cracked, the ice is visible behind the walls. We must therefore be below sea level.
So we can flood this place. We can potentially flood the place. Is that kind of where we're going with this? Okay. Bet you we use the wrench on the valve.
My former teacher, Mr. Puetz, would say no one can force a round metal rod to rotate with a wrench.
Oh, it's round. Okay. Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Oh, we got this. Maybe this will work. Okay.
I threaded the rod.
She threaded the rod. Did you hear
I
that?
can't open or close the valve with my bare hand.
Okay, now use the wrench.
My former teacher, Miss...
No.
I threaded the rod.
She threaded the rod. Did you hear that? What does that even mean? I don't even understand.
I have a vague idea. You can do thread cutting with that.
Oh.
I know, a very risky assumption.
Oh, so she threaded it. So now she could screw something on it. I get it. I get it now. Alright, so we need something to screw on it. That's what we need. What do we need to do with this?
The tube leads through the wall into the hallway.
Nothing at the moment, at least. Alright.
The sign warns that contact with water could trigger chemical reactions. The paint is so brittle that it crumbles just looking at it.
Ah. Okay, got it. Well, that thing's big. It looks like a missile. Holy crap. Hey, that's not what I was expecting. We got a nut. Why? Why did we get a nut? I don't understand. I don't understand why that happened. I thought we were gonna break it. I think we're gonna put that on here.
I can't open or close the valve with...
Put the nut on it and then use the wrench on the nut, and then boom, we got it. Now it's not round, it's nut shaped.
Phew, no chance.
No chance? What do you mean no chance?
Phew, no chance.
Why? Why is there no chance? Can I take this? I can't take this. Why can we? Why?
The sign is riveted.
Oh, maybe we need to pull out the sign. How would we do that? Okay.
The paint stuck to the silicone. With a little imagination, you can see the sign again.
Why?
The peeled off paint from the shield is now on the silicone impression. The no water symbol can be made out halfway clearly.
Why? What? I don't understand. I don't understand any of these puzzles at all. I don't understand why we got the nut, and I'm gonna put a moon logic on it because I don't even understand what happened. And I don't understand why we got the paint either. That doesn't even make sense. I just keep using random objects on things. Can I go back up? See if I can go back up. Can't go back up. Okay, so maybe I'll need to go back up at some point. Alright. Maybe I need to use this on the wrench. No. Use this on the wrench. Okay.
I now have more leverage from the pipe I stuck on it.
Oh, okay. So we have more ability to push it.
Phew. That's it then. The vent is open.
Okay. Cool. The vent is open.
The radiator is gurgling and is cold. I guess there isn't enough water in the pipes.
How do we fix that? How do we fix that?
The tube leads through the wall into the hallway. I should pay attention. As soon as the icicle begins to melt, it will swing across the room on the chain. If Max would have been able to open the door, he would be beside me right now.
Yes, he would. I have no doubt about that. Where are we at on the here? Fog lifts. That's it.
The door is shut. Hopefully, Max will be able to open it again soon. The door is shut. Hopefully...
Okay, the door is shut.
One of the surveillance cameras. Hopefully, Max is constantly checking the monitors in the control room. The radiator is gurgling and is cold. I guess there isn't enough water in the pipes. The pipe is cold.
Wait, hang on. I need to put the thing back. Yeah,
I've gotten warm enough now. The bad guys can go on...
Oh.
I've gotten warm enough now.
No.
The bad guys can go on freezing.
I thought that would put water in the pipes. But no, that's not what I want to do. Use this. Maybe. No, there's still talk. There was talking.
I hear voices behind that door.
What do I need to use this on? Like, what's the point of this thing? I can use it on the camera.
Water? Heat? There's no water in the heating unit? I'll see if I can find a control unit for the water feed. I hope that was the right switch.
Okay.
There seems to be enough water in it now, but the radiator is still not heating up.
Okay. We can use stuff on the camera. Aha!
If my plan works and Max understands my clues, the heater will get warm, and so will the pipes with the icicle between them. When it melts and slides out of the pipes, it will hopefully push the vat from the shelf onto the floor. And as soon as the vat cover opens and the highly explosive chemical comes into contact with the ice on the floor, it will go kaboom! A great fuse! If I could somehow get out of here, I should close the valve again afterwards, otherwise this whole joint will blow with me and Max inside.
There's no flame lit in the heating unit? Well, then let's look for the right button that fires it up. So, that should have been it. Ah, damn it! Nina, look out!
So I did hear right. The lady did actually manage to free herself. Well then, come along. The boss is already eagerly waiting to make your acquaintance.
I'm not even...
Ah, Miss Kalinkov. We finally meet in person. Please excuse my bad manners. I would have introduced myself much sooner, but as you can see, I'm under quite a bit of stress. Allow me to introduce myself, Massimo Gattuso.
Kidnapping, aggravated assault, and whatever else you ordered to do. So you're considering that good form?
No, but special circumstances unfortunately demand special measures. But since you are already here, may I offer you a front row seat for the world premiere?
Thanks, but I'm not interested.
Then you'll really be missing something. You will witness how my new marketing measures will lead humanity into a happier future.
I can't wait.
As you should. I'm sure you're familiar with it. You spend days thinking about which dress you should buy, and then you have a fight with your boyfriend about whether you should buy the red or the green couch.
I don't need a couch, and certainly not a green one.
I will relieve humanity from these problems in the future.
Through brainwashing?
I call it help in decision-making. It will not only save people a lot of trouble, but they will also have more time to concentrate on really important things. You have to admit, it's a truly noble gesture on my part.
I have to admit, you're even sicker than I thought. All you care about is selling your products. You don't give a shit about the people.
What a shame that you don't appreciate my plans. Don't worry, though. You won't be in the position to take offense. And now, if you'll please excuse me, I have to prepare for the first test run. And if I can offer you a word of advice, be happy that you will be allowed to witness this spectacle. It would be a shame if you couldn't enjoy your last hours on Earth, wouldn't it?
It can't be much longer until the icicle slips from the pipe. I have to get out of here, fast!
I can do stuff. Save.
I really trusted that guy. How could I be so stupid?
Hit him with a wrench. Oh wait, can I use a wrench on him?
I can't kill them all at once. Once I killed the first person, I probably would be dead on the floor.
Use that on him. Use a phone. Use the egg.
I think I may have something you've been looking for.
Oh, the part from the water pump? Thank you very much. We will reward you with a painless death.
How friendly of you.
Oleg, put that thing back in there quickly so that it's nice and warm again up in the station when we celebrate our triumph.
Okay. You will watch our guest of honor?
I don't think that our princess wants to run away, do you?
No, of course not. It's terribly comfortable here.
Well, that got rid of him. Okay. That's good, right? What options do I have? Okay, I got...
A loading crane. Max must be up there. Hopefully they haven't caught him yet.
I can call him? I don't know. Lighter!
Massimo wants to realize his sick plans with it. I won't be able to get there unnoticed. Another one who has made a fool of me this entire time. I assume that he was Massimo's information source in Russia. I assume that Sergei isn't just standing there for the fun of it. Control displays appear to be important. Control displays.
What's supposed to be happening? Plunger. You know, did I use... Oh, yeah, I did use the plunger once. I was like, did I use the plunger at all? Use that. Boom. Was that only for the diamond? Metal plate. Why did I get the metal plate back? I guess I didn't need it back.
Massimo wants to I won't be able to get there unnoticed.
Okay. Salt it! Fishing pole. Lighter. Flask. Cell phone. Oh!
Damn it, we have some interfering radiation here somewhere. If we don't get it under control quickly, we'll have to stop the experiment.
That's moon logic. Okay.
I assume that Sergei isn't just standing there for the fun of it. On first impression, she seems quite nice, but this is obviously utterly wrong. His pseudo-charming way hides a textbook archetypal slick and unscrupulous supervillain. I see no way to operate the crane from down here.
Oh, the camera. Camera. What do I do to the camera? Camera on crane.
You mean escape using the crane? We'll see if that goes well. But I don't have a better idea, so let's give it a shot. Good luck, Nina.
It's getting warm up there, and the champagne is being chilled. This means that there is nothing standing in the way of our party.
The celebration will have to wait. We have some serious problems here. What the hell was that?
I'm sure we can thank this little toad here for this. But no more fun and games. You're finished.
Well, I was right about what that was gonna do. Oh no, they're plans! Oh no, they're plans. They
I'm
got
sorry that I was
ruined.
wrong about you, but Oleg was very convincing and...
That's okay. I'm a man. I don't hold a grudge. Come on, we've got to get to the airplane. The people from the sector are probably already waiting for us.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Did we win? Oh, it all blew up. I don't feel like that explosion. I don't know. I think we won. Hey, I know that guy. Hey, that's
Nina's
the end of
father
the game.
tried for months to scientifically prove what had happened. However, he eventually gave up, knowing that there are some things that just can't be explained with formulas. Still, or perhaps because of that, a small film company is very interested in his story.
I'd call that the end of the game.
After his encounter with the sect, Eddie the janitor immediately started attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and has been sober ever since. He is using his striking voice doing voiceovers for goblins in video games. Lisa originally wanted to become a photographer, but she was unsuccessful due to the fact that she couldn't manage to change the batteries in the camera. Her new career as a bike courier also ended suddenly after just 2 hours and her first flat tire, because no one patched the tire for her. She is now selling magnetic microwave hamsters from a small stand in Berlin.
Magnetic microwave hamsters.
When the police arrived at the museum, Kansky's body had disappeared. As Max realized when he saw the amulet, the commissioner was a member of the mysterious sect, which no one has heard from since their intervention in Antarctica. The sect's motives remain a mystery. Were their actions really for the benefit of mankind? And have they really disappeared? The
They seem to have
sanitation
no
worker
impact
noticed
on the
Nina's
game.
lie just in time and
At all.
didn't quit his job. 1 week later, he actually did win the lottery, divorced his wife, and has lived happily ever since.
Good to know.
Conductor Karpman's unpunctuality cost him his job. However, German Railways was thrilled to hire him. He now works the daily Hamburg-Bielefeld route.
That feels like a joke that I don't understand.
After another 2,376 cigarette breaks together, soldiers Romanova and Yushin decided to quit smoking. They now spend their time sticking nicotine patches to various areas on each other's bodies. However, rumors of an upcoming wedding could not be confirmed. Agents Fetisov and
I like how
Radenkov
it's
left the
just like
Secret Service
random
to open a boutique
characters
in Moscow that features tailor-made suits.
that didn't mean bupkis.
None of the passengers died in the dramatic train wreck, which looked worse than it was. The scientists are still puzzling over the strange results of the plant analysis that Nina so brilliantly manipulated. The Doberman Pinscher took advantage of the opportunity to escape and is currently following in the footsteps of one of his ancestors and terrorizing the moors of England.
Ha! Hilarious.
Barkeeper O'Brien was hit by a drunken truck driver in front of his pub, quit his job, and has been teaching rhetoric at the University of Dublin. The fisherman's doctor urgently recommended he pay better attention to his health. He now only fishes when the sun is shining, in other words, twice a year, and has switched to drinking single malt Scotch whiskey. Klaus lost his home when the pub closed. He wandered around homeless and without a goal for months until he finally discovered his purpose in life and a place to stay in the small German town of Geesthacht. He is now a game designer for graphic adventures.
Oh yeah.
Fernando, the gatekeeper, is currently working on his latest series of paintings, the 1,000 extremely different growth stages of the date palm tree.
I know.
Thanks to her untiring physical efforts, Sister Sabrina actually won the mayoral election. However, she had to resign 9 months later to take care of her baby.
Okay.
Shortly after his efforts in the inner courtyard, Puyol, the patient, set the world record in building a house of cards. Since then, he has appeared in numerous TV talk shows, babbling nonsense and earning money, hand over fist. However, we strongly oppose the extremely malicious insinuation that this career path is a general prerequisite for a career
Yeah, it
in
does
television.
kind of feel like that a little bit.
Ramon builds strange figures out of shells based on Manuel Perez's even stranger drawings and sells them to tourists for exorbitant amounts of money. The villainous quartet was literally put on ice for a very long time. As a result, large-scale mind control continues to be reserved for a very popular, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. The contracts are signed and sealed. You can look forward to seeing your favorite characters again in Secret Files 2.
Which character's your favorite?
Yeah?
Have I thanked you yet?
No, I don't think so.
The plane must have an autopilot function.
You like the movie conductor?
Camera's rolling.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
That's really nice.
Here's looking at you, kid. Sorry, I forgot my line.
Cut.
Okay. I always
You
find
know the
these
difference
really
between
awkward.
me and you? I make this look good. Cut.
Just because I'm filming a shitty film for some shitty people doesn't mean that I enjoy being an actor. I was not outstanding, and I was not exceptional. I was monumental. I was epochal.
Were these
Camera's
part of
rolling.
the dialogue they had to say?
Prop guy, please bring the fake iron bar this time. What a comedian.
Camera's rolling.
If my eyes don't deceive me, the stodgy could now look a lot like...
Cut.
I can't stand taking the train, sorry. Let's film the scene again.
Oh, she was sick. Apparently, Nina and Max will be back in Secret Files 2, coming 2008. Did it actually come 2008?